As a parent, you've likely spent countless hours researching, planning, implementing diet changes and detoxes for your child, knowing that our kids today are exposed to a greater toxic load than ever before, and that all these chemicals and toxins that kids are exposed to early and often in life have to play a role in your child's chronic health challenges like autism, ADHD, allergies, epilepsy, and more. You've probably already eliminated dozens, if not hundreds of foods, carefully planned meals, and invested in expensive supplement protocols to try and heal the gut and get ahead. But despite your tireless efforts, your child is still struggling with gut issues, immune challenges, and behavioral problems. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many dedicated parents find themselves stuck in this frustrating cycle, watching their child battle chronic health issues despite their best efforts and all sorts of restrictive diets. But what if there's a crucial factor that's been overlooked? Today, we're going to explore why diet changes and detoxes often fall short and introduce you to a groundbreaking approach that could be the missing piece in your child's healing journey. This video is for parents who have exhausted dietary interventions and natural remedies to help their children overcome chronic health issues, but are still searching for answers and lasting solutions. We'll discuss why diet changes and detoxes often fail to fully resolve chronic pediatric health challenges, introduce the concept of perfect storm, and explain how addressing an overstressed and dysfunctional nervous system first may be the missing link to finally getting the results you've been working so hard for. So 10 plus years ago, it's very common for patients to already have been through rounds and rounds of medications like antibiotics, stimulants, and so forth. But back then, very few families had gone too far down the road of diet changes, detoxes, supplements, and natural remedies. That sounds pretty crazy to say today when the vast majority of us are not just well aware of all sorts of diets like gluten-free, casein-free, paleo, keto, carnivore, and so forth. But if you've gone all in on natural health, you may be cold plunging, eating 1,000 grams of protein per day, and taking naps inside an infrared sauna. The good news is that maybe 20% of our patients come in already on medications, which is a massive and incredibly positive shift from years ago. But at the same time, nearly 80% of our new patients have already implemented things like diet changes, detoxes, and massive supplement protocols. But they still struggle and have chronic health issues. So what gives? What is the real root cause and missing link if healing the gut and going fully gluten, casein, and chemical-free doesn't do the job? Keep watching because we've got the answer for you. To understand why diet changes and detoxes often fall short, we need to examine the perfect storm concept. This refers to a series of events that, when combined, create the ideal conditions for chronic illness in children. First, high-stress pregnancies can have a profound impact on a child's developing nervous system. Maternal stress hormones like cortisol can cross the placenta and alter the delicate balance of the fetus's developing brain and nervous system. Additionally, the umbilical cord acts essentially as a power cord connecting the mother's nervous system to the baby's developing brain and nervous system. So if there is a lot of stress and anxiety throughout the pregnancy, that can begin to pre-wire the child's nervous system to be more stuck in sympathetic fight or flight stress mode as well. Next, birth trauma and interventions such as C-sections, forceps deliveries, and vacuum extractions can cause physical strain to the newborn's neck and brainstem region. This area houses and protects the vagus nerve, which is crucial for proper nervous system function, specifically the parasympathetic nervous system side of things. The parasympathetic system is the rest, regulate, digest, and detox side of the nervous system. So when it's not functioning properly, even with the perfect diet and all sorts of detox supplements, the results will be very limited. When the developing nervous system is thrown off track by all these perfect storm stressors that show up early and often, it leads to something called subluxation, sympathetic dominance, and dysautonomia. Simply put, this means the nervous system is stuck in stress mode. Once it gets stuck there, one of the first things it does is shut down gut motility and elimination. It weakens and suppresses the immune system. It leaves the body in a pro-inflammatory state. Once stuck there, even the best diet changes and detox protocols have a hard time breaking through and getting results. This is where neurologically focused chiropractic care comes in. At Ideal Family Chiropractic, we use state-of-the-art technology, including insight scans, to accurately detect and measure nervous system dysfunction and find out if your child's nervous system is stuck in sympathetic fight or flight mode stress. If it is, then that means that we've finally been able to pinpoint and find out why your child has not responded to all the diet changes, all the detoxes, and the natural remedies that perhaps other kids have. If you feel like you've truly tried it all and nothing has fully worked just yet, then it almost certainly is a case of subluxation, sympathetic dominance, and dysautonomia. No one else in healthcare tests for nervous system dysfunction and dysregulation like this. So those insight scans could be the missing link you've been searching for all along. Once we have these scans and the neurometrics and the scores that come from them, we can then create a customized and personalized care plan made specifically for your child. If this video hits home for you, click the link in our bio and schedule a consult and insight scan appointment with us at Ideal Family Chiropractic right away.